He doesn't know my name. He doesn't know my name.
I'm Leah Live, and this is Spotlight. Joining me today in studio is Diana Lucia. She was born in Chicago, Illinois, but moved all over Canada and ultimately found her way to Surrey. Thanks for coming on the show and being a part of Spotlight.
Thanks for having me, Leah.
We really appreciate it. And I know you lived in Lima, Peru. Do you want to tell us all about that? What was that like?
Oh man, that was such an amazing experience. I moved there when I was 12 years old because my dad had a job contract and that took us all the way over there. And it was funny because my family happens to be from there, like all my ancestors, and I had grown up in Canada, like never knowing who my grandma was or cousins. It was just my immediate family. And then when I went to Peru, it was just this crowd of people that were related to me. It was amazing. And I didn't speak the language much. I was put into a Spanish immersion school, and it was a really hard experience for me, but I'm so grateful for it because I learned so much of the culture. They're so respectful there. Schools are completely different there. There's no such thing as leaving for lunch. There's like high security. And
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Well, that's a different experience than I had.
I know.
Probably could have used some security. So it sounds like you enjoyed your time there.
I did. It was so pretty there. He doesn't know my name, but he likes my shape. What's my favorite color? What's my favorite food place? You gotta do the talkity talk if you wanna do the walk with me.
Now, I know you like to use your voice to inspire others. You've written many songs, and I know you have written some songs south of the Fraser. Could you share what songs those are?
So a couple songs I've written south of here is a song called He Doesn't Know My Name. This was during the summer. Someone came to BC unexpectedly, and I won't go into too much detail since it's a surprise, but that was inspired here in Surrey, BC, actually. And when I'm with him, I feel a pause in time. It's been one of the hit songs that I wrote every time I go to perform them, like at different communities or like universities and stuff like that. People love the song and they tell me it's one of their favorites out of the ones I perform. I've written also like some Christian songs here in Surrey, so I've gotten quite a few. I've had most of my inspiration has been here and in Peru for my songs.
Is it at home, or do you have a specific spot where you like to go write?
So mainly it's in my room in Surrey, but I love going to the beaches, going to the nature, and BC is filled with so much nature. If I ever have the chance to bring my guitar when I'm going on a hike or when I'm just going out, then I love it, and I definitely get inspired.
Now, going back to Peru, I know your grandpa's a doctor in Peru. He also released some albums, I hear. He likes to cure his patients by singing to them, which I think is super cute. Now, is that the side of the family that you get your singing voice from?
Definitely.
Your
I would
mom's side?
definitely say my mom and dad, they love to sing when they're in the shower and stuff like that. It's not something they've dedicated their time to, but out of like my whole family, the person who is most like me in that singing talent aspect is definitely my grandpa. And my mom also writes music. She's an amazing songwriter. She's written many songs, and I write a lot of songs, and I love it when we are able to combine and use each other's talents to create a song.
Aw, that's great.
Father, can you relieve me? Take all my worries and ease me. I can't comprehend it all like you do.
Now, I know you like to also sing cover songs, but I read that you feel very vulnerable singing your own songs. Why is that?
So it's interesting because for me, it's just like all fun and games when you get to play covers and stuff like that. But I actually do write a lot of music, and most of the reason why I say it's vulnerable is because the songs I write are so personal to me, and also like I just have such a strong connection to what I write, and I put like my emotions out there and I get emotional, but I love sharing them, and I want to do it more often because I feel like they're really relatable to other people, and I can like share important messages with them.
Tear down my fears and then take me. Don't let my sadness forsake me. I can't know it all, but I can know.
Now, I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit here. Grade 4, I hear, is when you wrote your first song. Can you sing a little bit of the chorus for us? Can you share that?
You're running away to a better place, yeah. You're smiling and jumping up and down, 'cause there's nobody to boss you around. Yes, you're running away.
Aw, that's beautiful. Grade 4, you wrote that?
Yeah, I wrote that song.
Wow, I see your songs have a lot of message behind them. Now, I heard you can play a mean guitar as well. Self-taught, pretty impressive. Can you play any other instruments, or is guitar your go-to?
I play the ukulele as well if I'm feeling a little more tropical and I want to
Nice.
add like
When
a
you go
little
to the beach.
Yes, exactly. And it's very easy to take with me on trips because it's not as big. And whenever I see a piano, I run to it too. I took a couple classes in university to learn about the piano. So I'm not horrible and as I used to be. I can play some notes, but definitely the guitar is my go-to. You don't love me, you don't mind me, or respect me, never got me.
Now, you perform a lot in your community and at your church, a lot of church events. Where would you like to see yourself in, say, 10 years?
Oh, man. I would love to see myself, honestly, my biggest dream of mine, touring the world. Yeah, and like being one of those famous pop stars, just sharing their messages, going to different places, touring United States, Canada, and like even going international and stuff
Europe
like that.
and
just having concerts and having fun and making people laugh and even cry or just share those messages that I want to.
Aww. Now, have you ever dealt with performance anxiety? I talk to many artists, and a lot of times they say when they were coming up and starting, the anxiety was really hard at first, especially with a small crowd to a big crowd. Do you ever deal with that yourself?
Oh, yes, definitely. When I was younger, I had like amazing stage fright. I remember the first talent show I went to was in grade 4, and I sung Irreplaceable by Beyonce.
Wow, just a little song to take on. Wow.
And I remember like people were cheering me on and everything, but my hands were shaking the whole time. My knees were shaking, and you could hear my voice quiver. But since you're singing, I guess some people might mistake that for vibrato, so maybe that was like my luck. But definitely throughout the years, I have been able to slowly let go of those shakes, but it was for sure there. Like, I remember sometimes I was like, no, I don't think I should go on, and like my heart would beat extra and I would feel sick to my stomach. But after practicing and doing it so many times, you get more used to it and you're less nervous each time. I learned to believe in me. La, da, 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 da. Only me. Oh, only me.
Who would you like to perform with if you could be an opening act or have somebody open for you? Who would you like to see?
Like any famous person?
Anyone, yeah.
Oh, man. Well, first of all, I would love to perform with my grandpa, of course.
Aw,
that would be wonderful.
great.
And if someone out there, I would love to perform with Ed Sheeran or Pink. They're definitely like some people I look up to, and it would be so fun to collaborate with them.
We play both of them here on our station, by the way.
Yeah, I listen to your station. It's amazing.
That's great. That's good to hear. No, if people want more information about you, Diana, we're going to send them to pulsefm.ca because we are going to post a whole big blog on your interview and all about you. And I want to know, what is the song that you're going to be singing for us today?
Today I'll be singing I Don't Need You Anymore.
And did you write that with your mom or by yourself?
I wrote that with my mom.
You wrote that with your mom?
She wrote the lyrics and I added in a rap, and then we just combined the talent too, and like me singing it. And,
Aw, that's great. Okay. Oh, well, we have somebody here, I see. We have a guest. Oh! Aw.
What are you doing?
We wanted to surprise you.
Because I always go everywhere. She goes, "Is it
Yeah.
you're doing it?" They invited me this time, so you know.
She was invited.
I was like, Mom, are you interrupting this?
She's already taking you home. You're done. No. No, we want your mom to hear you sing the song that you wrote with her.
That's
Right?
so sweet.
Yeah, so we should grab a seat for Mom. We'll get you to maybe swing around, and we'll get you to get your guitar out.
Thank you. Okay. I don't need you. I don't want you. I don't feel you, even like you. You don't love me. You don't mind me or respect me. Never got me. I don't need you anymore.
you anymore. You took away my thoughtful sunshine, leaving only darkness. Yes, you did. Oh, yes, you did. You broke every loving promise, building only falseness and distrust. Oh, and distrust. I won't walk the path with you, no.